Hey everybody, happy Friday. It is day 17th with the 90-day social media run. I hope all of you are having a great time doing this. And don't get overwhelmed. Just start where you are. I find a lot of people are connecting with me saying, I'm a little bit behind. Don't worry about it. Just keep going. And you don't have to go back. Just stay where you are and keep moving forward. You can always go back and do the round again. So don't worry about it. You can take some time on the weekend and catch up on some of this stuff as well. So don't beat yourself up, please. Just be patient with yourself, especially if you're new doing this. So everybody's at a different level in building on social media. So I know Chris and I, if you are following us at all, we are stepping up our game a little bit, but we're not where some of the people are in building this. But we're proud of ourselves if we compare ourselves to where we were. So always growing, always learning. So day 17 on the run, Fraser had a guest speaker. And this one's a really simple post. So I just wanted to share that with you. Hey, welcome everybody. So happy you're here to join us today. It's going to be a simple one today, but I want you to practice over and over and over throughout the weekend on some of this stuff that you've already missed, or you could, do another one just to build your audience. So he talked about this one particular lady by the name of Morgan Zambrano, and she's a fiery young lady with purple hair, so she stands out. Everything's purple for her, so she's creating her tribe around her brand and her color. And so she gave everybody a dare on doing a Facebook lifestyle engagement post. What you do, what's your lifestyle, what do you do? And she made many examples on that, things that you do regularly that people will see you do it over and over and over and over again. They made some examples. She said to post something about you and ask an engaging question to the people that you're posting to. And even if you think that it's boring, because Chris and I, we really think that we're boring people. I guess it's because it's repetitive for us. So anyways, I think it's important that you know that you always have an audience, no matter what you do. There's always people that are going to follow you. Okay. So post about that, because everyone else will gravitate in the same. So the goal is to keep people focused on the things you do regularly, okay? So just to show people who you are, and even if you're being, a little bit crazy sometimes, because I know some people out there and they just do crazy fun things and they just get you going and you just want to see what they're going to do next, right? So some of the things that she was making an example of, and I just kind of threw my bottle out here because I'm excited, got some ATP here in the US. And she talks about her favorite water bottle. She talks about that, and she always carries the same purple water bottle, whether she's going into the grocery store, she's posting herself doing stuff, and she has the same water bottle. So people are seeing this over and over and over, the repetitive things that she loves and she loves to do. So you could put something like, what is your favorite water bottle? What does it look like? What is your favorite water bottle? You could put something like, what is your favorite coffee mug? You might be putting a coffee mug up in the morning, whatever that is. And she talked about this one, but Fraser was saying, oh, no, we got to keep people away from the TV. But what's your favorite Netflix show? Things like that to build your tribe. She's done things like Guacamole or not, right? So you're engaging people on whether they like it, they don't like it. And these are things that you want to do regularly to keep engagement with your audience. Fraser kind of threw in there fruit on pizza or not, right? So it's just some fun things. Make things fun. I think that's the most important thing, is have fun doing it and make things fun. Are you an iPhone or an Android? I mean, we have a lot of fun conversations, even with associates, you know, when we're in a meeting room. Some are Android, some are iPhone, and each one is trying to convince each other, you know, which one's the better. But it creates connection and it creates conversation. All right, so think about what you want to post. It has to be something that you really, really like and you like to consume, whether it's food. People love food, so it could be that. You may have pets, you know, you might say, you know, this is the pet that is a preference of my choice. I love my dog. You know, what's your preference? Anything that's going to create that engagement. All right, so start on Facebook. She recommended to start on Facebook. You can put it into your stories. You can also post it in your feed as well. And in the question, obviously, you're going to follow up to see who is commenting, who's engaging with you. And then she said what you want to do once you get that engagement happening, you want to go to their Facebook feed and look at something they're doing and comment on their stuff. So the algorithm recognizes that you are connected, so they'll share each other's stuff. So that's what I'm understanding in this whole process. And so just to create the engagement. So yeah, so as I mentioned, it was a very, very simple thing. And so the dare is to post an engaging lifestyle post on Facebook. Okay, you can go and do this stuff after on other posts if you choose to. Those who are doing many platforms. She even said you can do a reel if you want to do a reel. Okay, if you're comfortable doing a reel. And so the most important thing is the engagement process that you're doing. So that is your dare. And I wish everybody awesome engagement on your post. Don't worry if you don't get a lot of engagement. It takes time to get that engagement. We're still in that process, so we just keep going. And you just never know who you're going to meet along your journey. I like to private message people too once I get connected with them. And in my own private messaging, one of the things that works really well for me once I'm connecting with people is I do a voice message rather than a text message. So they get to hear who I am, right? And you can make connections that way too. I've signed up associates by doing stuff like this. So I'm kind of adding a little bit when you're connecting in the engagement process after you do these engaging posts. And put in your schedule to do engagement posts, okay? Even if it's not a dare of the day, if you're doing your dare for that specific day, you can create an engagement post if it's in your calendar to do it once a week and just kind of get a feel for it. Because people always ask, how often do we do these things? Well, get a feel for it. You know, you don't want to constantly ask people questions. You got to look at your profile and see what kind of flow that you have in your feed and see what kind of insights are going on in all of this, in the comments and the engagement, all of this. I like to keep track of this every Sunday. I screenshot my stuff. I see where I'm going. I see if my followers are increasing. I see which one I get more activity. So I have an idea of what's working and what's not working and how I can become better. You know, better questions, you know, more engagements through comments, whatever it is. So anyways, have a fantastic Friday. I am always excited about Friday. It's always date night for Chris and I, and he's already figured it out, what movie we're going to go out and see, go out and have a bit of a dinner tonight and just celebrate, which is really, really important. Fridays, we like to celebrate our hard work and our productive work that we do throughout the week. That is our time, Friday night. So have a great Friday and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay constantly doing the activities. Don't stop and start and stop and start. You want to stay consistently doing this. If you take a day off, that's your day off. Like Sundays is our day off on Sunday. And we tend to do things that are going to help us to be more productive during the week. Anybody who knows me knows that I'm a meal plan girl. So that's a thing that I could even post on and ask people questions on that. You know, so these are all the things that gives you ideas of things that you can post. So have a good one. Okay, bye.